As we head into the Advent season, we here at Passion Life are really excited to be unveiling one of our latest projects, and that is the development of what we call the Passion Life Tiny Baby. What is the Tiny Baby? Well, let me answer it this way. Everywhere we go into countries where abortion, infanticide, and gendercide rates are extraordinarily high, we are training pastoral leaders, ministry leaders, community leaders, what the Bible has to say about human life, its value, how God feels about human life, how God feels about the shedding of innocent blood, how we can bring the grace of the gospel to the shedding of innocent blood, including abortion, and how we as Christians are called to rescue the most vulnerable people in our societies. As we teach that biblical bioethics class, if you will, we also recognize that we must teach people, what does science say on the issue of human life? Do the Bible and the science agree with each other that human life begins at conception? The answer is invariably yes. Human life, according to medical science, begins at conception. There is no question and no debate on that issue. It's important for Christians to know that, because the non-Christians to whom we are making a case for life very often don't care what the Bible has to say, but they will listen to science and what the science has to say about human life. Science tells us that each individual human life begins the moment that the oocyte and the gamete combine, the sperm and the egg come together, something new, individual, whole, unique, living, growing and distinct from mother and father, carrying its own DNA and often its own blood type. Something completely individual from mom or dad has begun, a human life. It won't become a puppy or a giraffe, it will become a human. And science teaches that from the earliest moments of conception, a new human life has begun. So in order to teach the science of human development and embryology, we have developed a fetal model, which we call the PassionLife Tiny Baby. The PassionLife Tiny Baby is an exquisitely designed and crafted baby model of a growing fetus in the womb during the 9th week of pregnancy. We chose the 9th week because it's very close to the time when many women come in seeking an abortion, not knowing beforehand that they were pregnant and having just confirmed it. We also wanted something that was very, very detailed. If you looked at this tiny baby, you would see toes with intricate detail, fingers, eyelids, earlobes, incredible detail on this fetal model. And we have packaged it in this beautiful packaging that we can hand out to people. In fact, a lot of people are going to be getting these in the mail during Christmas time. Why do we release this at Christmas time? Because we are using the theme of a child is born, if you will, to announce the fact that a new missionary is also on the scene this particular Advent season. We call this tiny baby the little missionary, or the littlest missionary, because when you have a little baby model like this, people often are so fascinated by the detail, and they can't believe that a baby in the womb actually has developed in this much, to this extent, so early on, that they want to share it with someone else. They want to pass it from hand to hand, from household to household. People carry these in their pockets and they show them to people, and people are fascinated everywhere this missionary goes. So in conjunction with the Advent season, we are releasing now and making known that the tiny baby is the little missionary that has come into the world during the Advent season of 2023. And we're using the scripture from Isaiah that says, the people walking in darkness have seen a great light. To take the mystery of fetal development and expose it to the light, as Ephesians says, have nothing to do with the fruitless deeds of darkness, but expose them. We are exposing to the light of day what is hiding in the womb and in the darkness and in the shadows and in the secrecy and in the questions about whether or not it's human, or if it's just a clot of blood or a clump of cells. This will dispel those mysteries. So we are announcing the arrival of the baby, the tiny baby, during this Christmas season. We encourage you to go to the tinybaby.org website. This is a portion of the passionlife.org website, but if you navigate to tinybaby.org, you will learn a lot more about this baby, a lot more about what it represents, a lot more about what is going on during the fetal development process during the 9th week of pregnancy, and how you can be involved with Passion Life in getting the message out to the nations that this is something, this human life, even though it's small, is worth fighting for because it's already valuable. They're not going to be orderable through Passion Life. We're going to be able to give you some information very soon about how you can order your own individual tiny baby or a box of 50 tiny babies that you can give away to other people, or share them with people in your neighborhood, your workplace, your school, your church, your pregnancy center, or with a neighbor who might find themselves in an unplanned or an unwanted pregnancy and they're wondering what to do. You may be able to use this tiny baby to help them understand the value of what's already taking place inside of them. So continue to follow us at passionlife.org, and Merry Christmas.